YouTube, I don't know what to say. I'm a little peeved off right now. You should have seen me earlier today. I was getting upset, then I was getting worried, and I was getting effing pissed. I felt a little triumphant. Yeah, I felt a little triumphant, but now that it's all over, it's just it's just anger, man. It's anger. So I'll tell you all right off the bat. I'm not going to name names until there's a resolution here. Um, I don't think it's fair. In case I'm wrong, parentheses, I'm not wrong. B, uh, I don't want to damage my case with PayPal. So here's what happened this morning. I go to check my PayPal account, or I check my Gmail. I'm not sure, but I had the auction the other day, Sunday night, and so I had a decent small amount of money in my PayPal account. After I always transfer money over to the checking account so I can pay for shipping. And so if you won something from me on the auction Sunday night, your stuff shipped today. And yes, I have tracking. There's more about tracking and why tracking is important later. But anyway, I did not have as much money as I thought I had by like $50 less. And then there's this notice from the Resolution Center in PayPal. And so I've never had one of these. I'm sure lots of people have. This is my first one in particular. So I read it, and it was saying that this guy is disputing $49. And the given reason why he's disputing the $49 is basically that, let me go turn that damn light off. Excuse me. The reason he's disputing that $5, no, I'm just starting up, Adam. And by the way, I picked up a comic that you might need, so stick around for the haul too. The reason why he stated that he never authorized the purchase. I'm like, yeah, somebody just spoofed your account and then paid $50 to me. So I went back and looked, and this is from an auction about 2 months ago, not on my channel, on somebody else's channel. And this gentleman had won 2 lots. And I did say in the auction, hey, I can't fit these all together into one package. So he's so I in my mind, I'm thinking maybe I sent him two packages to the same address, though usually to keep it a bit cheaper, I just do a box for 14, instead of 2 $8 packages. So it seems a little fishy to me already. But I go back through and I pull out the receipt. Always hold on to your receipts from the post office with your tracking numbers. I hold on to the receipt, and he's got it just shows one package going to this address. So I type in the number, the tracking number, and it shows that it arrived almost 2 months ago to the date, just a little shy of 2 months ago. But it's only one package. And so this is what's got me so fucking pissed off, is that I almost gave in, and I almost said, you know what, I'm thinking about my reputation with you guys, right? I'm a seller, I'm a buyer, and I'm just like, I want to make sure that people feel comfortable buying from me. And I want to make sure that, people know if I say, hey, can I pay you tomorrow? It's payday or something, that they're going to trust me. So I was really thinking about my reputation within our small little, 100+ strong YouTube auction community. So I was about to give in since I watched the auction. I fast forwarded, but I watched the 2 parts where he won lots from me. And I clearly said at the end of the second part, I can't fit this all into one box for you. And so, or one package for you. And so I'm like, all right. And then as I'm about to type to PayPal and just swallow this $50, thinking maybe it was my fault, maybe the package got lost, I was actually going to email everybody else that I sent packages to that day and see if they got the package, accidentally. But no, I decided to check Instagram. So I put in the gentleman's name in Instagram and came up with his Instagram handle. And I'm like, I have no way of proving this is his until one of his posts on freaking Instagram is books that he won recently from an auction, including both lots that I sent him, including specifically the lot that he said he paid for, the lot he said he never authorized the payment for. He even thanks me in the freaking comment, tags me and thanks me, says, thanks to Tacoma Comics for these great books. So he had the one lot that he didn't dispute, that was $18, 10 plus shipping. And then the 40 plus $8 shipping lot. And then there was like $1.63 PayPal tax or something. I'm assuming he did a transfer from his account because he didn't have money in his PayPal. So that's why, even though it's a $48 payment to me, it's a $49 payment that he's disputing. Anyway, if you're going to freaking try to scam me and rip me off, don't put the goddamn books on your Instagram that you're saying you never ordered and never received, because you fucking goddamn played yourself. So I was at first ecstatic that I busted this guy. And I'm like, I'm really, really excited that I busted this guy. But now I'm really ticked off because he waited almost 2 months. Right? It was lucky I had that receipt laying around. I usually wait about a week and then I just throw out the receipt, because I figure if somebody didn't get their books from me, right, I'll give you another guy on here who we know, Sean Richards, a total stand-up guy. He had some packages missing. He contacted me on Instagram, and like we both put in a claim with the post office. They found video from his apartment, found out that they found out that he had some porch thieves, right, where his apartment, and they actually got it on video camera. So from now on, when I send to him, he does signature confirmation. He pays like the extra $3 for it, and totally cool, right? But he contacted me like a week later. This guy waits almost 2 months and puts in a dispute. And I don't know if PayPal has like categories of dispute. So, but for some reason, he said specifically never authorized this payment. And I don't know if PayPal doesn't have like a didn't receive comics box, but it was a fishy reason right off the bat. And then, I now have pictures on his Instagram showing the books that he's showing off, tagging me. And then I even sent the link to the YouTube video to PayPal. I'm like, go to 1 hour here and go to like 3 hours and 12 minutes here. And you'll see I sold him the 2 lots and he paid for the 2 lots. And these are the lots that he's showing off. So, but now I got to wait up to 30 days for the resolution. So that's ticking me off now too, because there's a $50 hold on my account. And, if I'm racing Poor Man's Comics in Bear Island to get all the Stephanie Hans covers first, and I'm about to blow $100 on one of the big expensive ones, the Journey into Mystery 632 variant, I can't do it, it pisses me off. All right. Got a lot of people listening. Let's see what they have to say. There are wolves in sheep's clothing, Bake. Let's see. Let's start at the top. Hello, Omega, Bear Island, Gray Man, Omega, Los, Mastodon, Bake, PMC, and Comics for All People. I love that handle. And Caleb is in here. Caleb, you were on the auction where all this went down. This is as much as I'm going to say. Poor man, I don't want to say who it was until I get a resolution. For all I know, he could be stalking me. He could be ghosting me. He could have tried this with 30 other guys. And I want to make sure that it gets resolved in my favor before I go ahead and shout out his name. But I will shout it out for sure. I got no problem. I even followed the guy on Instagram, but he hasn't posted since like June 6th. And then I'll tell you some other information about him that's really interesting. And you know what, Bake, you're absolutely right. The reason he chose to get the refund 2 months later is total BS, right? He's got the books. If the books don't show up, that's why he said he didn't say the books didn't show up. He said he never authorized the payment. My guess is that he tries that repeatedly. He just chooses like random things and just say, "Oh, I never paid for that," and hopes that he gets away with it. Yeah, Madison, I think, sunlight is the best disinfectant, right? So with I'll become her, but once I get the resolution from PayPal in my favor, hopefully, I will gladly I will gladly go ahead and say this guy's name without without malice, but just beware. Don't buy from this guy. Don't sell to this guy. And Joker 21 is having an auction. I know the New York Warriors are having an auction tonight. I think Joker's having his own auction. That's $50 less that I can spend at an auction. And like I said, it just ticks me off. Because even if it's resolved in my favor, I've got to wait like up to 30 days to get that money off of hold. And so yeah. So there you go. Beware and communicate, right? If this guy really didn't get his package and he hit me up on Instagram a month and a half ago, I would have been like, hey, I would have been like, hey, sorry you didn't get it. I can only find a receipt for sending you one package. I know I sent you two packages, or I was supposed to send you two packages. I'm really sorry about that. I will go ahead and refund you the money. But instead he waits 2 months, and then, I was able to do detective work, find out that he had the damn books. So PMC, like I said, I'm not going to say his name. I'll tell it to you privately if you want to IG me. Until I get clarification in my favor from PayPal. I don't want to throw that out. But yeah, to summarize, since Joker's new and Rod just showed up and Smurf just came in here, Smurf, you're right, communication is key. I made a mistake once. I put something on Instagram for sale. I thought a guy was trying to scam me. So I took it off and then I put it on sale cheaper, and then somebody else contacted me on that guy's behalf and was like, hey, we're a small community here. So I contacted the guy. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry about this. And we worked it out. So, it got like, I understand communication is key. That one was my fault. The guy ended up getting the book for me, but, I wasn't trying to scam him. I just got nervous and pulled back an offer quicker than I should have before talking to the guy. So it's, in summary, guy buys 2 lots from me on, Hey Perry, on an auction about 2 months ago. And then 2 months go by, nothing happens. I get a PayPal resolution and I'm missing $50 in my PayPal account. And basically, they say this guy's claiming that he never authorized the payment. I almost gave in and gave stuff back to him, or gave the money back to him because I was Hold on a second. Boys, come down. Mommy needs help with the shopping bags. I literally just got your text now. Do you still have more to bring in? Yeah. Boys, come down and help mommy with the shopping. Sorry about that. So yeah, he came down and sorry, where was I? He claims 2 months later that he never authorized the payment, but he did. He paid me, and then he can't claim that he didn't.
Good car.
He can't claim that he didn't get the stuff because he's posted pictures of the stuff that he got.
Go get it. Everything in the backseat. Come here.
So yeah, it went down like that, and it's all resolved now. Well, it's not all resolved now. It's all resolved on my end now. Hopefully, PayPal will get me that money back sooner than later, so I can send it to one of you guys for some comics. All right. Promise I'd make myself happy. I had some credit from a local comic book shop. Sold back some. If I see him, Joker, if I see him on an auction, I will shout it out for sure. And if anybody wants to contact me in IG, I'll tell you the guy's name. I just don't want to say his name like in public on a forum until I get a resolution from PayPal. So my wife's giving him too much credit. It ain't no honest mistake 2 months later coming up like that saying, oh, I never authorized this. But my wife's a better person than I am. So we understand that. Yeah, anybody wants to contact me privately, that's fine. Just I don't want to do it out loud like this. So anyway, I went to a local comic book shop. I had given the guys a bunch of Walking Dead trade paperbacks. thanks, Mastodon, the other day, and just got some store credit for them. And I didn't find a lot that I wanted from him, but I got a few things. This had a different name. It was called the Hi-Fi Fight Record Club for the first 3 issues, and then they had to change because of a lawsuit. So, hey, Alex. So I just never finished getting the.
Is that everything, brother? I think it's everything, right?
I never finished getting the whole series, so I just picked up number 4 now. I think it went to 5, and I think I need 5. I'm not sure. Actually, let me show you the first thing I got. I went to the post office to send off the last set of packages.
Yes.
Check that out. I'm going to go back and get a bit more money and get a few more of those. That is sweet. 50th anniversary Sesame Street stamps. I'm loving that. And those look so bright and so cool. Totally down with that.
No, not the car. Not the car.
Yeah. Not quite APMC. Then I picked up a bunch of Wicked and Divines. I got that one right there. These are just stuff I'm missing in the run. I got that one right there. I don't know the numbers. These are all 20s and 30s and teens. Beautiful stuff. That one right there. Almost done with this run. That one right there. Stephanie Hans has done 3 covers for Wicked and Divine. I already have this one, so I now have another one. Poor Man's or Bear Island. I don't know if either of you need it. If you do, just put in the chat. First come, first serve. Get your fingers flying. Be glad to send it to you. Got this sweet one here. This is a wraparound cover. You got it, PMC. It looks like Bear Island is low on the uptake or didn't register yet. So I thought this was a cool wraparound cover. Right there. You've never read Wicked and Divine. It's by the same guy who writes Die. Same guy who writes Die and who writes Phonogram and Darth Vader, Kieran Gillen. Great writer. Jamie McKelvey is the artist on that. Really good. Man, the mouths are filthy today. I found this at cover price, yo. Pretty psyched. That is a super clean copy of Black Hammer #1. I was down to only 1 copy of this, so I'm glad to get it. That was pretty darn cool. I found Abbott #1. This is a great read. This is second printing. I don't think I had the second printing. This is super cool. So Civil War II, I went really weird on these. I got the variant cover where there's like a Revolutionary War horse for #1. I got the fight variants where they do like boxing ring fights for 1, 2, and 3. And then I got these Phil Noto character variants for the rest of them. And it kills me as a collector, and I'm sure some of you have this defect in your character. I have to get them all. I have to get all the Phil Noto variants or all the fight variants. So I just thought this was a great Phil Noto cover. I said Stephanie Hans because Phil Noto reminds me of Phil Noto reminds me of Stephanie Hans a lot. The kind of like faded painting, watercolor style. So I often see Phil Noto covers. I think, ooh, is that a Hans I don't have? And then I realize the last one I got, I might go back and grab another one of these for my friend Pope Grimy. This is a variant to Tom King's Vision #1. There are some Michael Cho incentive variants that are beautiful for this, but this is just probably like a cover B that Vanessa Del Rey did. Try to get that glare off of it for you. I thought that was super cool. So that was the last one I got. So just a little bit of stuff. Thank you, Joker. If anybody's following Stephanie Hans the way some of us are in the chat here, her Invisible Woman #1 cover drops tomorrow. Tomorrow, I've got 2 of those on order. Should be arriving. I think. Is that a Jay-Z homage? Oh, nice. I did not even realize. I got 2 of those on order, along with the Adam Hughes covers. I don't know if Adam Hughes is the A cover, but I've got 2 orders of the Adam Hughes plus Stephanie Hans. Let's see, Bear Island, driving while watching YouTube. I put the World Cup on my phone, and I watched the whole way into school for like a 45-minute drive. Adam, if you get this pressed, it's not a tick yet. There's just one of those. See if I can catch the light on. Yeah, that might take it away from 9-8 possibility. I don't know. Let me know if you want it, and we can set up a trade.
Light lunch, early dinner. I don't know.
It looks pretty darn clean to me, dude. Nothing wrong inside at all. I should probably stop putting my fingerprints on it, to be honest with you. It's as clean as it comes. The Cthulhu Louise is a really, really good read. I like that. I like that. What's her name from Plutona's did that. I can't remember her name. Whoever did Plutona with our friend Jeff Lemire. All right. Got over my rant. Feel better. Joker, are you having an auction separate from the New York Warriors auction? Did I see that right on Instagram? Let us know. Adam, let me know if you're interested in that. We'll set up a trade. Poor man's, I'll send you out that Hans if you need it. Let me know. And that's it. I got to go do all the work I didn't. I took a muscle relax yesterday. I pulled my back. So I slept until 9 this morning. So I still have a lot of yard work to do today. But I'll catch you all on the Warrior. Oh, okay. I need to catch that, Joker. Well, you'll be on the New York Warriors tonight, so I'll be watching that. But I probably won't buy anything because there's a $50 hold in my account. Take care, everybody. Thanks for being with me. Talk to you later.